Hey, welcome to another Tragick video, and I've been mainly focusing on the crazy wrestling reviews because it's easy just to pop and say, hey, CM Punk's awesome, blah blah, Stone Cold, wish he would come back, everything like that, But this is the 14 bands, so for those of you who have missed 14 bands or want to see 14 bands more, here we go. Definitely going to get into, I'm kind of starting to do them ahead of time, so I have a bunch of lists. I can just pop up and do one. But I haven't really been able to do that. Every time I get one done, I get time to record a video. So it's like, okay. But I do have a lot of bands in a list somewhere, so I can basically just pull. I got all that in. So I watched the dude doing a vinyl video, and I put them all in there. A lot of unknown bands I've never really heard of. But let's get right to it. There's a couple I have to add at the end, just off the top of my head, but I'll hook you up. The video will be uploaded, and if you watch this video before I get the list attached to the video, check back, because I will have the list and YouTube videos, links that you can just copy and paste and put it in the browser and go for it. Yeah. So the first band is Metal Church, and they really sound like Metallica. I listened to them and it's like, wow. And then there's a lot of people saying in the comments below, there's people saying they were friends of Metallica's, that they're actually friends. And it kind of sounds like a Metallica song, the one in the link I put on there with it. So a lot of people are, did they come up with that first, or did they, hear Metallica, because they said they actually toured with them at that time. So they kind of wonder if Metal Church kind of like heard that and kind of played it and made a song out of their own. I don't know. It's still a good song. I take it as it is. Great band. Next guy is Max Powers. Yeah. Pretty horrible recording for the link on YouTube or whatever. But I think his voice is really good. And you gotta get past the whole bad recording and just listen to the voice. I mean, if he fixes the audio up and puts some quality stuff out, or even halfway decent stuff, it just sounds like he was like somebody else recorded it like from a freaking phone or something. That's what it sounds like. I think his following might grow a lot, if he has a better recording. Definitely worth a listen. Go check his voice out and be like, hey, he's a pretty good singer. The quality sucks, but he's a pretty good singer. There you go. There's a guy, Buddy Zaza, I think is his name. I do not know. I do have the YouTube link. Maybe you can decipher what his stage name or whatever it is. Canadian underground country singer with a good voice. So there you go. Check him out. Next one is the Gatsby. This was in my YouTube box, and feel free. Anybody wants to message me a person or a band they want to see on the 14 bands, message me. Mainstream, non-mainstream, I don't care. If I haven't put it on the list, I will. But I mean, if I've already had it on the list, I'll respond and say, I've already put it on the list, but I'll put it on there again. Just because, I repeat things every once in a while, and I have no problem. If they're relevant to, right now, which at the end of this video, I'm going to put a band on there, and I think I've already talked about them, but they're relevant right now, because they have a CD coming out. But, that's what I'm saying. So, there you go. The Gatsby, pretty good rapper, good flows and everything, so definitely worth checking out. Definitely go check him out. The video, or the link is right there for you to check out when I post the list for it. Next band is Promise of Tomorrow. Heavy metal, it kind of reminds me a little bit of In Flames a little bit, but with more rhythm a little bit, I guess. I guess it's kind of faster, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I write these little paragraphs so I remember what they sounded like, so if I think I'm reading, I am reading. Oh yeah. But definitely worth a headbang session is what I put. So I guess they're pretty heavy. So definitely check them out. Metal, can't go wrong with metal. If you're a metal fan, you want to hear new metal, you can come to 14 bands. I'll give you a new metal person. And I like to try and mix up, different things. This next band, definitely what I'm just talking about. I will mix anything up in the 14 bands. Safire, Safire. Not really my cup of tea, but talking about pop techno-y sound with poppy vocals, and it's kind of cool if you like pop music from back in the 80s, something like that. It's pretty cool. Mid 80s, like that. It kind of sounds like Madonna a little bit, like the actual singing part of it. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of more techno-y. Techno-y? Yes, my guy. Okay, that's number 6. Number 7, Wicked Kin. Hair metal band, pretty good. Not really much else to say about that. They are really good though, so definitely check them out. See what you think of them. I think I listened to like a couple of their songs, and I put a link down below of the one of the two I thought was better. So really good, definitely worth a listen. Manzano is number 8. Another hair metal band, not too bad. And, you know, if you're in the hair metal scene, definitely check out these 2 bands. Manzano, Z-A-N-O, Manzano. Next one is Headpins. This band is a new favorite of mine, and I'm definitely going to be looking into like wanting to hear more from these guys because they are awesome. And there's actually a girl singer. How awesome is that? I mean, I'm a fool for female singers and rock bands. I'm a fool for it. So anytime I hear a band, it could be mainstream, you know, Paramore, you know, but like Headpins, oh buddy, I don't know how this band did not get popular because it's 2 songs. Actually, I think I listened to 3 songs. There's really, really good. So if you've never heard of Headpins, definitely go take a listen. You will be shocked and wonder why haven't I heard of these guys before? Because I was. Great rock band from the 80s. You know, female singer. Her name is Darby Mills. Darby Mills. So definitely look her up. They sound pretty awesome. You know, and I put in a little thing to remind me. I said everybody should listen to this because it was really good. You know, that tells you how good it is. Number 10 is Mind Funk. Great rock band. You know, I think it's an older band. I think they had a one-hit wonder maybe kind of band. I've never heard them before, but you know, you can take a listen. Maybe you remember their hit that they had. I think this is the song. I think that basically they had a bunch of. So I'm assuming that was their one hit on like probably the radio or something. Number 11 is the Juliet Massacre. Music is amazing. The music is awesome. But the vocalist is just odd in the way he sings. It's hard to explain. I didn't really listen to any other songs by him, but this song was weird. He sings, screams okay, but the way that it's kind of weaved into the song when he sings, it kind of sounds out of place a little bit. You know, and the reason why I'll explain it on here is it's almost like a death metal band, but a black metal like singer. It's like kind of weird, like he kind of like in the middle of the song, you're like, what? It's like kind of doesn't make any sense. But you definitely have to check it out. Let me know what you think. I really want to hear what people have to think about it. If you're a metal fan, definitely check them out. Tell me what you think of them. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I think, you know, it could grow on you, you know, if you got into them. But yeah. Next one, actually another surprising band I did not know anything about. Hardcore Superstar. You know, fans of Motley Crue, Skid Row, you know, you'll love this band because it basically sounds just like them. You know, great band. You know, I never heard of them until I fell upon them on Spotify. But actually, I had taken a break from doing the list for this night, and I don't remember what I put in for it. Maybe Headpins? No, I can't remember. I think I was listening to Volbeat, and it popped up with Hardcore Superstar, and I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? I mean, great band. I definitely need to check it out. You never heard of Hardcore Superstar? They had, I think, a one-hit wonder. I'm thinking, or they had like one hit on the radio probably. But I mean, they're still going strong. I think today. I don't think they're broken up, as far as I know. So definitely check them out. Tell me what you think. The next band, I'm gonna type this on the way. I'm trying to think of any other bands I have never checked out before. I don't know if I ever put them on there. I'll put them on there again. Okay, hold on. The next band is going to be Slayer. If you've not heard of Slayer, they're really, really hard, like really, really heavy metal. I will say this, is that, you know, it's kind of an acquired taste. Even if you're a metal fan, it still doesn't mean that you are a, you know, a Slayer fan. Because not all metal fans like Slayer. Some people think they're too heavy, or they don't like the way Tom Araya sings, or screams. You know, some people just aren't a fan of Slayer. It takes a few, you know, listens, I think, to really to really get into them. You know, I mean, I hope nobody's offended, but they have a song called "God Hates Us All," and that really got us into, you know, everything. But the last band is Stone Sour. They have a new album out. Definitely check out Stone Sour if you get an opportunity. They have a new album out. Something like Gold Bar or something. I don't know what it was. Great song out. Check it out. Thank you for watching. This has been 14 bands, and like I said, if you catch this video without the list, check back again for the list, and the links will be there. Thank you, and keep rocking.